Okay, today I'll be showing you how to animate in Blender. First, open a file. Delete the default cube. Now, import your character. In this case, I have a little boy character. Now here, in your character list, select collection or object, then open the file. If you have multiple files, open all of them. Now, it's best if you have a mouse and keyboard. Now, once you have opened the character, unclick him. Click on animation in the top tab here. Then make sure you have a good view on your character. On your keyboard, press 0 to get a good view. Wait, no. 0 is for a camera. Press the dot on the right side of your keyboard, so then you could open a good view of the character. Now, zoom in on the character until you have an easy view of him. Then here, select pose mode. Now you'll see all his armature highlighted up for his movement. Now if you click on any part of him, you could click here to open the menu. If you click on any part of him, you could rotate it and move it. Now here, the camera is used to set the angle and how you want to watch the character. So you could move this camera by selecting it, but first you gotta go into object mode. Now here you could move the camera so you could see what you're doing. Go back into pose mode. In order to go into pose mode, you have to select the character's armature. Now here, zoom in on anything. Press dot to zoom in onto a piece. Now here you could individually move small pieces. Now today I'm gonna animate this character saying hi. Now here what you gotta do is first make a keyframe of a normal one. In order to do this, on the keyboard press I and press lock rot scale, this one. Now after a while, we could skip some keyframes and then move this higher. The character will automatically move the hand up, so we don't have to worry about that. Now here I put the hand like this and let me turn this. Okay, now I'm gonna lock this keyframe. Before you do something, select this bar and highlight the whole character. Don't worry about highlighting everything because it'll only select that since it's in pose mode. Now, here again, click I, lock rot scale. Now his character will move his hand from bottom to top. If you want smoother animations, you could add more keyframes in the middle. These are called keyframes on the bottom. Okay, now we want him to wave. So after some while, his hand will again move. So we'll click on this, rotate it, and we'll bring it down a little. Now click I, lock rot scale. Again, moves a little bit. Move it a little bit, bring it back to the original position. I, lock rot scale. Again, move it down. I, lock rot scale. Remember to move the bottom here, otherwise it won't work. It'll just overlay the same keyframe. Now we have a basic animation. Now to move the head and do other things, we could also include this after. Once you created the animation here, you could change this. Now in case you don't like this motion, I want this head to be down at this spot, so I could change that. Again I could select the whole character. Then I could press I, lock rot scale. Now that will also be there. Now I want this character to look back, so here, again I will click on this spot, move his neck, it'll be facing this way. Now again I'll click I, lock rot scale. But if you do this, only the head will move. I want the whole body to save, so I'll select all of it, I, lock rot scale. Here we can see the whole character's movement. Okay, now for basic walk animations, we can move the legs a little bit by bit. Now here, after he waves, I want him to walk. I'll select this part of the bone, press shift to move down a little bit. Now here, we can move the leg up and down. So first, I'll make his leg go up and bend this part down. I lock out scale. Next, okay, wait. Now here, what we did is we just locked the bottom part of the foot. In order to fix this, we have to select the whole character and lock it. Now here, if I lock this whole character, now it'll work out correctly. Now that this foot is up, we could put it back down and raise the next foot. If we want to move the character, we can press this and drag him forward. Now I want this foot back down. If you make a mistake anytime, press Ctrl Z. Okay, now his foot is back down. He's normal. Now I can press I, lock out scale. But wait, select all of it. I lock out scale. Now watch this. His walk cycle is looking wrong, but we could change that after. You have to make him move one leg at a time. Here's a tip in pose mode. If you open this, under Tool, Auto IK is here. This enables him to make realistic movements. You could also enable it from this bone option here, Auto IK, Inverse Animatics. In this, his movements will be realistic. Now watch, in case I move his arm up. Okay, there. Now, if I move his arm anywhere, if his arm goes, okay, there. If I click here and drag him down, his body will interact with it. His whole body will interact with it, depending on the base. You could change the gravity levels later on. Now let me make him dance like this. Select this whole character. Now we select this part. Drag him down. Okay, drag him up. Select the whole character. I lock out scale. Again, select the character. Drag him down. Remember, change the keyframes. Drag him down. I lock out scale. Again, lift him up. He's having a bad day, but okay, now he's dancing. Now we can move his head. Okay, never mind. It only works with the rotation. Now if we do this, I lock out scale. Remember to select all. Now, here, this will take place. You could only press I in the top screen. Now that we have a basic animation, I'll show you how to do cameras in the next one. I'll go back into object mode before you do anything. Now, I'll move this here, turn this, and we'll see how this kid is suffering. Okay. Now I'll play this animation once. And we'll see this. If you want to hide the armature, you could press this button here. That'll hide the armature. Now here's the animation from start. And that is how you animate a character. You could change the keyframes, and the more keyframes, the better movement it'll be. You'll have more control over it. And so that's how you animate.